はい。Hi, hi. Hi. Hi.
Yeah, sendiri.
Say something, oi.
Something feels really empty around here.
Yes. Hai, udah pada mau tidur ya? Singer-songwriter, awards chronicle, and the sole DM of NIJISANJI ID. Aku adalah Reza Avanluna dan hari ini kita ditemani oleh
Rai Galilei, ya.
Rai Galilei, yeah. Woo! Pac.
Solo D&D, pace.
We're playing D&D, but you're alone, brother.
Yes, this is the first time I'm alone in front of the stage.
You're alone in front of the stage.
Yes, I'm alone in front of the stage. Can I sit like beside you so I can see the D&D?
No, you can't really see my. No, of course not. Don't see my D&D notes. You will know that I don't have any notes.
Oh yes.
まあとにかくwelcome everyone to NIJISANJI and Dragons. Yeah, basically a D&D stream, Dungeons and Dragons stream, where I will DM a game of Dungeons and Dragons for my fellow nerdy lifers. Today we have the ultimate nerd, Rai
Ultimate high school nerd.
The ultimate high school nerd. Are you saying that you're going to die?
I'm not gonna die. I mean, like that one fanfic that doesn't show that I'm going to die.
Well, that one fanfic kind of hinted that you killed the one who died.
But I know what's going on. Yes.
まあとにかくyes. Everyone, we are all here. Welcome to ReBirth of an Eclipse, a solo campaign. So, what is a solo campaign? Usually, we play D&D with more than one person as a player. It's usually more than 2. It's ideally around 4 people, or 6, or 7 in Critical Role term.
What? Really? I guess.
DMing a game of 6 players is actually nice.
Really? I feel like 4 players is already kind of like.
Well, if the players can all work together, then it will be nice. Yes. Yeah. That's basically like the requirements. They need to work together.
I guess.
Yes. Yeah, but this is a solo campaign. That means our player is the one and only Rai Galilei here. The ReBirth of an Eclipse. Before we do things, maybe a bit of like a warning that this will have like a bit of a darker theme, edgy stuff, angsty, nice stuff, you know. Hi. So you know. Yes. Before we
definitely not my request.
Definitely not his request. But then again, we all know that both of us are all edgelords in this situation. You know, I'm always an AGDM anyway.
In most situations.
You know, I wanna meet my mom, so I kill people.
Oh my, yes.
You know, that one guy.
Thank you, that one guy who is quote unquote a brother, a ghost man, whatever you are.
Okay. Before we start, without spoiling any story or any background story, can you tell us who are you going to be playing today?
Yeah. So today, me, Rai Galilei, is going to play As I forgot my child's name. Wait, I forgot my child's name.
How could you? How could you forget the child's name?
I'm sorry, child. I forgot your...
How could you forget the child's name, Rai Galilei? Rai
Wait a
Galilei.
minute. Where did I put my stuff?
It's in the roll 20. By the way, you haven't entered the roll 20 yet.
Oh yeah, I haven't entered the roll 20. Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you even want to play
Anyway.
Rai Galilei? Go on.
Anyway, my character name is Lilala Leo Lorelei.
Ah. Le.
Yes. Knowing from the character's name, you probably already know the race of this particular character.
Oh.
Lilala Leo Lorelei. Yes. That's right. The race is Benoy.
The race is Benoy.
The race is Benoy.
Technically more like half Benoy.
Technically, he's like half Benoy, not like actual Benoy. That's gonna be yes, the one that killed the round table. But yes, semi Benoy. Neko, Kemo no Mimi Benoy. Yes, Kemo no Mimi Benoy.
Benoy Mimi.
Benoy Mimi. Benoy, Neko Mimi, Benoy Mimi. Yes. Benoy Mimi. He's like around 8 to 10 years old. Very small, very child, baby. It's a baby, and he is a barbarian.
A barbarian, yes.
A barbarian, baboy, Benoy.
Okay, a baboy barbarian Benoy.
Yes, a baboy, barbarian, Benoy.
For you guys who are curious about the stats of Leo, you can just look to the bottom right of this stream where you can see that. And you can see the fact that Rai is willingly role-playing a baboy today. Maybe he has decided to embrace his fate to be a baboy.
No.
He's a baboy. And
No.
and he confirmed it himself. He reached the acceptance stage of the 5 stage of grief. He's officially a baboy now.
No, my D&D character is baboy.
Yeah.
I'm not baboy.
You're basically, confirmed as a baboy twice today.
Oh, okay, so
because
Leo Lorelei is a 99 years old man.
What? 99?
Very 99 years old man with a very beefy muscles, yeah.
Okay, before we start, I believe some of the members might already know what will be going on. Just a bit of a general idea because of the Lost and Found stream that we did before. But for now, just sit tight and enjoy the ride. And this will be ReBirth of an Eclipse. Are you ready?
Never, but let's go.
Nice. Strength is for those who deserve it. Answer is for those who seek for it. Happiness is for you to take back. A life, we all share a life, and a soul that we all put aside. A sky that we all try to pry, all to see a speck of light. Waiting for fate is for those who are lost, while seeking a bond is for those who are weak. We stay in the darkness seemingly unable to do anything, while we lurk in the mist, running away and hiding. Desperate, we force ourselves to change. Fighting, we strive to toss aside our shadow that we hate. But accepting it is probably how we are going to emerge. Higher as we go through our rebirth. Okay. Rai.
Yes.
You are standing in this open field, a place that you are familiar with. As you look up, you see the blue sky around probably before midday, as the sun just shines gently with its light just piercing through the woods around the area that you're in. You can feel the wind just passing through all those trees, hitting a bit of your hair and your dangling ears as you just run around on top of that grass field behind a small wooden cottage, a place that you are extremely familiar with. A house, it's just a simple house where you and your parents lived before. Or maybe are still living right now. You can see yourself from the reflection of some puddles after a bit of heavier rain a few days ago, with the puddles still, staying there in the backyard. How do you look like? Can you tell us?
Oh my, I'm really bad at describing.
The first hurdle of every player ever,
Yeah, describing your character, yes. Lilara Leo Lorelei have what's it called? A light chocolate reddish hair with floppy Benui ears that does not perk up but goes down? Question mark? Colored gray, like those of an ash. Yes.
That's it?
I never really think about the height. Like he's around like maybe 130, 120 in height. Yes. He was in more of he looked a little bit frail, but he's actually plenty strong or something like that.
Sure.
You have these facial features of someone that doesn't really care about things that is not his objective. You know, that stern face of a man.
Yeah.
Man, it's still a boy, but yes, you get what I'm saying.
Sure. So, standing in the backyard of that wooden house, is a scrawny little boy, barely reaching the height of riding a roller coaster.
Very good description.
Yeah, with a brown reddish hair, and this pair of bunny ears just flopping and just swaying with the wind as you're running around, you're playing and everything. For you, it felt odd a bit. Just like something is wrong. Something is a bit different than the usual. You feel happier. You feel a bit excited. You feel fulfilled. For some reason, it's unusual compared to the feeling that you have day by day, usually. The day full of loneliness. Well, you're living in that place alone until you realize something. You smell something. You know? Something that is familiar, yet is not supposed to be there. You can smell this burning pastry mixed with this sweet smell of apple that is being roasted, and probably have its surface caramelized a bit. You know, just the smell of a bit of burning sugar.
Like pie?
Yeah, exactly. You smell an apple pie being baked from the inside of your house. Not just any apple pie. This is something that's extremely familiar to you, something that is special to you. Have that small place in the corner of your heart. Smell exactly like your mother's apple pie. What do you want to do? Leo.
Follow the scent of the apple pie. Follow the scent of the apple pie.
Sure. You start to walk, you know. Just knowing where the kitchen should be. You know where it's supposed to be. You don't even need to just follow the smell, but you know exactly that you need to go through that backyard and reach the door. And you open the door of your small cottage. It's a small house. You walk into the living room. It's just this white room, right? It's just a white room with the living room, the kitchen, and a place like dining table becoming just this one huge room with this small toilet at the back and a huge bedroom at the back where the three of you sleep in. You don't see anyone exactly inside that place, but you can see the oven, you know, the place where the apple pie is being baked. You see a bunch of the ingredients on top of the table in the middle of that room. You know, the leftovers and everything. Some leftover pastries and some leftover apples and all the cores of the apples, but no one else. What do you want to do?
Check if the apple pie is ready.
Sure. You start to walk to that place and just open it. You look at that apple pie. You can see like the surface or the pastry started becoming like a bit of golden brown kind of color. So I want you to roll me a perception check. No, not really perception. It's more like survival check.
What? Wait, that's not good.
I don't think you're proficient in cooking right now, so probably just survival check. You know, cooking is survival skill.
Okay. Oh, I thought he's going to die even though he just started the game.
You die because of an apple pie?
I died because the house is burning down.
Oh,
Because of some
well,
apple pie.
I mean, you know. Okay, so you're 14. 14 is good enough. You know, you're looking at that apple pie. It's like you see that there's some that gap that is created like by created by your mom probably. You know that she poked some holes although the pastry, so you can see like the inside is bubbling a bit. You can hear the voice of it's bubbling, and then you can smell it like really clear. You decided to like you just examine it a bit, you know, remembering how it's usually, you know, how it usually looked like. You probably are sure that it's almost ready. We'll just give it like some, you know, 5 minutes, you know, before you can take it out.
Okay, can I find the person who cooked it? If there's the one who cooked
Sure.
the pie.
You stand up, you know, you look around looking for like anyone who's probably inside the house. Can you roll me a perception check?
Mom is probably hiding under the bed or something. I don't know.
Oh, probably.
Perception.
11.
Not
Your first instinct is to look for your mother, your parents basically, your Benui folk father and your gnome mother. You know, the two of them are, you know, quite of the short race and everything. They can hide anywhere they want. You're not really sure. You look around the place, you know, look under the table, behind the chair, and everything. You don't see them. But with that 11 perception, you know, it's enough. You kind of can hear this muffled voices of a conversation behind the door of the master bedroom. You know, conversation of a few people, but you are not really sure who. What do you wanna do?
investigate the sound of the muffles and the conversation. Ngoping time.
Hoping. So you are you know eavesdropping.
Yes, eavesdrop.
You start to walk to the door. You raise, you know, one of your Benui ears and then put it on the door and everything, trying to listen to what's inside. Can you roll me either a perception check or investigation check? And knowing that your intelligence is -1, I know what you're going to roll, but they're gone.
Super hearing. Look, it's a barbarian and a
21.
child.
Man, you have a nice ear of as a half Benui folk, you know.
Banoy.
You start to listen to whatever going on inside. It's a pair of voices that you recognize, you know. A voice of a woman, middle-aged woman, who has a bit of a high-pitched voice. She has this tone of a stern lady, you know, a bit strict, a bit loud, a bit angry, a bit scary, but you can feel like the care behind it. And then the other one is a voice of a bit of the hoarse old man voice combined with the high pitched undertone of a Benui folk, right? So you know for sure what's behind the door, what's inside the master bedroom is definitely your parents,
Mom, Dad, yeah.
mom and dad. But you made sure that you can hear everything. You know, you made sure that you concentrate your senses, your ears, and ears only. Close your eyes, trying to listen to whatever going on inside. But even then, you can't really hear what they're actually saying. It's just muffled voices. It's just
I don't like the
distorted,
music.
muffled voices.
Oh. Oh no.
And
I
slowly.
try to
Continue.
continue.
Go on.
Peek. Try to peek.
Try to peek.
I try to like search for a gap and peek.
Sure. You search for a gap around that door, and there's definitely a gap. You know, it's an old cottage and everything. So there's some holes in the door. You slowly move toward that gap, and you don't need to reroll a perception. That perception is enough. That perception is good enough. So you're looking inside, right? And what you see, you can only see like the bottom half of their body, because it's a bit of lower of the hole. Like the hole is a bit lower than the door, and you can definitely see them, at least the lower halves of their body. You are sure that they are your parents, your mother and your father.
Are they okay?
They look okay. They just walk around, you know, talking to each other. It seems the one is sitting down on a chair behind the desk there, and the other one is just walking back and forth. The two of them, like, it sounds like they're having it looks like they are having a pleasant conversation, basically.
Oh.
Can you roll me your
Open the
stealth
door.
check? You're
stealth.
you're going to open the door immediately?
Never mind. Stealth time. Stealth time. Yes. Open the door when they notice my presence.
Okay, sure. 12 on stealth check. Sure. You're basically you know, you're eavesdropping, so you're making sure that you're not seen, you're not hurt or anything, but it's an old door, so definitely when you push the bit, it creaks a bit of it, that really old, like dry wood that is used for the door. Make that small sound, and your mother stopped. You know, she was pacing back and forth, and then she stopped, by the way. And then you can see her body, like, you know, she turns around towards the door, and you can start to hear a voice that suddenly is start to form a word or a sentence. You can hear clearly your mom ask you, "Leo, is that you?"
Yes, it's me, Leo. Yes, it's me, Mom.
Oh. Is the apple pie ready?
The apple pie. I think the apple pie is about to be finished. It looks kind of tasty. Can we eat it now, though?
Oh, let me check that. So you can see like your mother basically walks over the door. Are you take a step back, you know, letting your mother like open the door and everything. She reached the handle, and then you can see like the handle of the door turns a bit, and the door is pulled inside the room, and then you see in front of you is just standing not that far too tall from you is a gnome woman that you're not sure really how she looks like. You can't see her face. You're looking at the gnome who has a certain hairstyle, but you're just not sure what kind of hairstyle that is. She's standing there, just with this distorted face, flat even. And behind her, sitting down behind the desk, is a Benui folk, your father, or one that's supposed to be your father. The two of them don't look at all like a being, but at the same time, you're just sure that both of them are your parents. Start to feel a chill down your spine just a little bit as your mother, quote unquote, she starts to walk towards you and, "Are you okay, Leo?"
Yo is in shock, trying his best to recognize what he's looking at, and tries to reach his hand towards his mom's face to actually like confirm if it's his eyes or is it like her actual face.
Sure. As your mom approached you, you decided to approach her too, and then slowly reach your small hands over that face, and you start to feel around the shape of her head, her hairstyle. Your mother just, you know, from her body language, you know that she's a bit confused, but she just let you to. Here's the thing, do you feel like you're touching something, but you're just not sure what kind of shape that you're touching. You start to try to remember a lot of things, but for some reason you just can't. You no longer recognize the face of your mother, let alone recognize, you no longer remember what she looks like. You are just not sure. You suddenly realize that there's nothing to compare what your senses is trying to convey to your head to anything. You just don't have any memories of what your mother or father looks like. And suddenly this loud thud just echoes from behind you, and you slowly lose consciousness.
Did somebody just knock me out of unconscious?
You don't know?
Oh no. Oh no. Mom, how dare you? Wait, Astral Mom, how dare you? Astral Mom, why? Oh my god. Chewing. You died.
You die. Oh, no, not this one.
Oh my god, no. Ah. Oh, yeah, it's still spooky. Okay.
Your vision is now just pitch black, you know. You can still feel your body's floating around weirdly and everything.
Wait, I what? I
And,
float?
Yeah. And at some point you can feel like your eyes are twitching and all, and you find yourself in this room, a closed room, a bit dark and everything.
Nice cabin, by the way.
Huh?
Nothing, continue.
As you look around and you sort of like you regain your senses and everything, you see, you know, some desk, some old barrels and everything. It's your mother's old lab. So you find yourself just laying down on the floor. Try regaining your consciousness and everything, and then you realize that you just had a dream. But you don't remember why are you here even in the lab? What do you want to do?
I stand up and look around the lab,
Mhm.
trying to recall if I have seen anything or try to find clues why I'm here.
Sure. Roll me perception check. Or investigation. Whatever you want.
You already know.
I already know. Exactly. You rolled 7 on perception.
Why?
As
My rolls are failing me now.
far as you know, this is just your mother's old lab, you know. The underground space of your house, of the cottage, where your mother, you know, used to fix things and make things. You know, she was an artificer after all. You're not really sure, but one thing that you know for sure, this scene is more familiar than the one that you saw in the dream. This lab, the condition of this lab where everything is destroyed, most of the things are gone, and there are just some scraps here and there. It's more familiar to you. It's something that you've seen over and over and over, day by day throughout the years.
So it feels more real.
It feels more
Real
real,
feeling.
yes. You are outside of anything you're seeing right now. You know, you didn't find anything hidden or anything in particular, but you realize that you were dreaming, and you're just in your
So-
old house now.
I feel like I'm awake, and now I'm snapping back to reality. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that.
Yes.
I will check upstairs.
Sure. Let me roll something.
Wait. What do you mean roll something?
大丈夫だよ。
Yes. Spectral moment that is going
大
to
丈
kill
夫
me.
だって。
Oh, bandits.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, sure. You walk towards the staircase. You know, I will move you to the staircase. See, the moment you reach to that base of the staircase will lead towards a bit of the what is it, the center part of your small cottage and everything. So in like under a trapdoor. And then you hear it again, just this loud thud of things just moving around above you, basically, in the ground floor. Like, and then you can hear some chatters and everything. It's like muffled and all. What do you want to do?
Try to like look who's upstairs. Like try to sneaky.
Sure. you try to be you try to sneak. So roll me your stealth check again. Natural 1.
What's wrong with my drugs today? Mungkin nanti Rai dapat banyak luck, yes. Amen. Mungkin nanti aja dapat SSR, yes.
So 7. Natural 1 is not what is it? It's not auto fail, but still 7 is definitely not enough to stealth around. You reach the trap door and then you move it up, you know, and then you kind of get a glimpse for a bit of things. So imagine you are here. Can you see that?
Oh,
Can you see the purple
near the
thing?
chair?
Yeah,
Near the chair.
yes. So near the chair, there is the trap door and everything. You look around. You see, like in this ran-down cottage, ran-down house that's already destroyed here and there. There's just some two people are walking around. Two people are walking around just turning everything upside down, looking for something. And then when you go up, when you basically push that trapdoor up, your hand slip a bit that it just slammed down to make like this noise and everything, and like both of us like, huh? What's there? Who's there? And then fortunately you're still under the closed trapdoor. Fortunately it's closed. So as you stay there, what do you want to do?
Try to look around the lab if there's anything that I can use to, I don't know, like protect myself.
Protect yourself. Sure. As the you start to look around. Can you roll me an investigation check?
Sure, thank you. What's wrong with me and 7? I've rolled 7 3 times today.
Well, you know,
Very
lucky
nice.
7.
In a row. Yeah, lucky 7. I guess I want a jackpot now.
I guess.
Very funny, God.
You look around, you investigate around. There's nothing really that you can use, but and then you kind of remember that you probably left all of your equipment like upstairs. You know, the things that you usually use to hunt and everything. And you start to hear some the footsteps like closing in towards that trapdoor. What do you wanna do?
Say my prayers. I write my will to God. No, I mean, let them get closer, and if they try to open the hatch, smack the door open.
Ooh, sure. That will be that if that happens, that will start a combat, of course.
I'm going to die either way.
So you move up to the top of the staircase, and then you can feel like you basically ready your hand onto the trapdoor, right?
Yes.
You ready it on there, and then you can as you feel there's this hand grabbing that latch and trying to lift it up. Can you please roll me your athletics? Athletics check. If just roll me your athletics check.
7.
Against one of theirs athletics check. So 16 against 6.
Good.
You basically like immediately poof, push it up and everything. One of those guys just wearing like this, you know, this tattered leather armor and like some clothing on top of it. He's basically like flung to the side, and like he's pushed like back 5 feet and fell down to the ground. And then you are you going to stay in the staircase, or are you going to emerge up to the ground floor?
I'm going to remember where I put my stuff and then emerge.
Sure. You will try to remember where you put your stuff. It's here in the corner. but I'm going to put you here. And Rai Galilei. Lila la lila la 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 lila la 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 la. Please, you know, as the start of this campaign, roll for initiative.
Let me remember how to. Okay, click the initiative. Wait, I click the character first.
Click the
and then
character
initiative.
first, and then click for the initiative. That.
Okay.
This one is a prawn. Ooh, okay.
Oh. What are these numbers?
Sure. 12, 13, 14. So you're basically lost.
Yes. Like, oh my god. This is rigged. Why you do this to me?
No, it's not rigged. It's not rigged. So, first of all, this guy who is basically prone on the ground, he looks at you and you can see like a bit of a puzzled face in his like a puzzled expression in his face, like, and his eyes are are widening, like a bit terrified of what he's looking at, which doesn't make any sense because you know you're supposed to be just a little kid and everything. He frantically look around and grab this like this dagger to his side and keep panicking and then just throw the dagger away and then grab his scimitar on his what is it, waist and all. He will use half of his movement speed to get up and then move towards you, immediately go to you, and in this really terrified manner he just swing it at you with disadvantage. So that will be 4. I'm sure 4 doesn't hit. So he basically just swing it like he miscalculated like his swing, so he just swing at nothing towards like the ground. He destroyed part of the wooden floor right beside you. Following him is his friend, who is weirdly enough as terrified as the other guy. And he also takes his scimitar and just swing it at you, but without the disadvantage. So 8 is 8.
No.
Of course 8 is not a hit. He basically just swing it again and you just crouch down, avoiding that attack, and what do you want to do?
How long can I move again? 20 feet?
How far? 30 feet.
30 feet. I'm going to go. Wait, let me just snap center. There you go. I'm going to go here.
If you go there and you don't take like the disengage action, you will the others will be able to give you an attack of opportunity. So it's actually your choice. What do you want to do?
Wait,
you know,
how can I disengage actually?
It's using an action. So you basically like as a review, you have action, bonus action, reaction each round, right? And a disengage is basically an action. An action is also for what is it? Attacks and everything. What do you want to do?
I see. I'll try to. I'm not gonna try to attack yet because probably after I go here and take some stuff, I can come back. I mean, maybe I can, but for now, I'm just gonna try to disengage.
Sure.
And then after that, move here to search for my stuff.
Sure. You can move your character there. You can always just move your character. Can you? There you go. You disengage, so you jump to the table, trying to avoid all the attacks and just run towards the corner of that room. You see the pile of your equipments, everything that you put there. You can basically have anything, but you can only get one item like in this turn. What are you going to get?
What is there? Everything.
What is there is it's everything. You always put your stuff like after hunting or anything. You just always put your stuff like on top of that table. Just almost destroyed table in the corner. So yes, you have your great axe, your staff, a javelin, and all of your bag and everything.
I'll take my great axe.
Sure, you basically run there and you raise your great axe. This 8 years old half Benui, this little boy just raising his great axe. And what else do you want to do?
Nothing. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there. And then ask some questions.
Go on.
Something like, who are you? And who are you and why are you here? If you're trying to rob my house, I'm not afraid to use this great axe of my dad to chop off your head.
Can you roll intimidation for some reason? I know you're not trying to intimidate. I know you're just asking questions, but please roll me an intimidation check.
I mean, what I said is kind of intimidating, so.
Okay, sure. Another natural one. I don't know what happens to you, but you will be lucky tomorrow. you basically just ask a question and everything. You can see like those two for some reason like were shook a bit. They shook and they shudder. So you can see like their face become like a pale and everything. But they're still standing their ground and one of them just looks at you and then he says like, what are you even?
Wait.
They just say that.
What? What am I? What do you mean? What am I? I'm the owner of this house. So please go away, or I really will going to chop off your head, or something like that.
Sure. As you say that, like you're looking at them, right?
Yeah.
You're looking at them. But they are not looking at you. Like they're not listening to you and everything. They just look around like they're looking for like a source of voice that came to them. One of them like immediately like not even listening to you. That other guy was like extremely like scared. He immediately runs towards you. That and boom, swing another attack with his scimitar. So he will roll the attack is 10 hit.
No.
Sure. Boom, he swing, but still he's scared and all his hands is shaking and everything. The other one decided not to even go come close to you. He take a step back, throw away his scimitar and like a bit terrified. He take his crossbow and attack you with a light crossbow. Is 9 a hit? I rolled so bad tonight.
No, good.
9 is not.
Maybe this is the counter. What's it called? Counter luck.
Another one. He shot another one. His shaking hand is basically like messed up his aim, and it just the arrow just towards the hit and stuck behind like on the door. Like on a wall behind you and everything. Leo, what do you wanna do?
Since they're trying to attack, I have to attack back. I'm going to attack the one that's closest to me.
Sure. You can use your attack. What are you're going to use your great axe?
Yes. I'm going to use my great axe.
Yes.
Okay. So just click on it?
Yes, just click on it and you will roll with advantage. That will still be 11. 11 is actually a hit.
What? Okay.
You just you swing your great axe and please roll the damage for the great axe.
How do I roll damage?
Just click on the great axe.
axe?
Yeah, on the chat. Just click on the chat. So that will be 5 slashing damage. You swing it and then it grazes that guy's shoulder a bit. Like his leather armor is tattered and all, so it's easy to what is it? Swing on it to damage it a bit. He got 5 slashing damage. And yeah, you can kind of say that your axe is great.
Yeah. Nice fun. Okay, thank you.
What do you want to do? You still have a bonus action.
Try to search for mom and dad.
Trying
Or
to
call for them or something.
Sure. Can you look around. That's not you don't need a bonus action for that. It's just a free action. You can just do that. You can just speak. So you look around and you call like mom, dad, and everything. Can you roll another intimidation check?
What? Intimidation by mom and dad.
Mm-hmm. You're looking for your mom and dad. Obviously, they are not here. They haven't been here for like years. And
oh yeah, I remember now.
You remember now that they haven't been here for a long time. And as you shout, mom and dad, you can see like through your peripheral vision that the more you shout, the more they get like a bit like scared and everything. Every time you say something, they are jumpy, They look around. They look around like as if the voice, like as if looking for your voice, like where did it come from or anything. Is there anything else? Bonus action or anything?
Wait, what can I use with my bonus action actually?
You're a barbarian, so you can definitely...
that's right, I can be mad. Actually.
You can be mad, basically.
I can be mad.
You can rage as a barbarian with bonus action.
Yes. Let's see. I'm gonna be mad.
Sure. How are you getting mad?
Remembering that mom and dad is not here for years, I'm kind of feeling like a bit conflicted. Like, how dare they not come to me, and now I'm getting attacked by bandits, or something like that.
Sure.
And get mad.
Sure.
And try to channel my inner madness.
You try to channel your inner rage.
Inner rage. Madness is crazy.
Yes.
Inner rage.
You can feel it in your you can feel it in your mind, right? You remember those days of just loneliness, of yearning for the embrace of your mother, yearning for the just a pat on the back from your father and everything. You just need them to be here and all, but they haven't been here for a long time. You can feel like this irk in your mind. You can feel like your body start to burn a bit, and the room became dark. It's just really dark, and the darkness around, as you can see, like those two, the other two, like look around. You're not really sure what they are looking around at this dark mist, this black bit of purple shade mist that is filling up this room. Suddenly, they are confused. It slowly seeps through the cracks and the gaps between the floor, between the furnitures around. They came out from the fireplace and slowly go to you. And then you start to feel your body start to be engulfed in that dark aura and everything. It start to make the shape like an animal head around your face and claws, and you can feel like the tail. It makes like this tail that's flailing around violently, and you are just filled with this rage towards this too. That will be your bonus action.
Oh no, I'm final boss. Oh god,
Technically, you're the final
so
boss
scared.
for them, I guess.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh no.
The one in front of you now know where everything came from. He looks at you and like a bit determined, but it's still shaking and everything. He attacks you with a scimitar again. That will be 18. Is 18 a hit?
18 a hit.
18 is hit. 6 slashing damage, but because you are raging right now, you have resistance towards bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, so you just get 3 slashing damage.
Oh, so weak.
So he just slaps you and everything. It is slowed down by that aura of like this feral animal that's around you and just graze your hand a bit. Just a bit. It just felt like a prick of a needle. And the other one move back and frantically look and is frantically looking for like the way out, and he found a door. Like the door is actually here, but he don't want to leave his friend, and also he's still trying to help his friend, so he will attack you with the light crossbow. Is 15 a hit?
Oh no, it's not a hit.
It's not a hit. Right, you're a barbarian with an armor defense.
Yeah.
I believe your AC is 17 right now.
Yes. No, yes.
he raises his light crossbow and then it flies through the room, and as it reaches you, that aura just catch it and flying it to the side. What do you want to do?
If I use the form of the beast attack, does that count as an action?
The form of the beast attack, yes, as a barbarian of the beast. It is an action still, yes. So you basically can choose. So you need to choose between your weapon or the beast thingy.
I see.
Yep.
Okay. Weapon attack again.
Sure. To the one in front of you.
Oh, never mind. I bite.
You bite. Sure. Let me see. Your mouth transforms into bestial muzzle. Sure. Roll me your attack. So that will still be a strength attack, strength based. So you can just roll the great axe. It's okay. Just click on the great axe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same.
Oh.
19 is a hit. Roll damage. That will be 1d8. Yes, that will be 1d8.
Is this how I do it again? Oh no, how do I do it again? Slash
1d8. Slash 1d8. Slash
1d8,
R
okay.
spasi 1d8.
Oh, okay. Okay, that is 3.
3 plus your strength. What's your strength?
My strength is
2, I believe.
2, yes.
Sure, can you roll me a d20? Just R slash a d20.
Oh.
R slash 1d20. It's basically my own house rule. If you render like someone to slash R, I mean not R slash.
Yeah, that's
it is my own house rule. This is probably it probably is not like with DMs like around if you play with someone else, but in my games, if you render someone to 1 hit point, you basically roll a d20. If you roll above 10, then he will die. So, but you rolled 6, so you basically you take your you grab that guy, right, and then boom, you pounce toward like his shoulder and just bite the part of it, and like the flash just you can feel like a flash in your mouth. The blood just gushing out and all, just splashing around through the place. It dirty your clothes, but you don't care. You're raging right now. He lost 5 hit points. through the piercing damage. And you regain 2 hit points because of the bite feature of the form of the beast.
I eat.
Yes, you basically ate your enemy.
Oh my god. I'm almost at my full health again.
Yes, of course. This guy with 1 hit point, he will roll his. I'll just roll him a wisdom check. That will be 12. So even though he has that thing going on, he decided to stand his ground for his friend and everything. He tried to slash you again with his scimitar. Is 21 a hit?
Oh, very.
21 is a hit. So he slashed back towards you. You are munching his flesh and everything. You're consuming his flesh and all. So you can't really concentrate on defending. So you get 6 slashing damage. That is reduced to 3 slashing damage.
Oh, my health goes back. Okay.
Yes. The other one, knowing what his friend is trying to do, he walked back like 10 feet, but he doesn't want to give up yet, so he will attack you again. Is 22 a hit?
Yes.
Sure. That will be 9 piercing damage, reduced to 4. You get 4 piercing damage.
Oh no! I'm slowly decreasing.
Yeah. So after that slash, that some part of the aura is opened a bit, and using that gap, the other guy just shut that place and managed to damage you again. What do you wanna do?
I brandish my great axe to try to chop the guy.
Sure, you take your great axe and you swing toward that guy. Roll the attack for the great axe. 18 is a hit. It's already 1 hit. Do you want to kill this guy or do you want to just render him unconscious?
I want to. I think I'm going to kill this one and try to spare the other one.
Sure. So
Or maybe, I'm just gonna kill this one and spare the other one.
you take
It's for intimidation.
you take that great axe. Okay, you know what? Describe me what happens to this guy. You know, and I will see whether or not it will intimidate the other guy. Describe to me how are you going to kill him?
Since I was eating him alive, I'm going to throw him into the wall. After that, I'm going to slash him like this. Oh no, like if you push slash, that's like what the slash looks like.
What?
And slash R. That slash. That's how the slash path goes.
The slash.
Yeah, the slash. And then basically, what's it called? Try to cut him into 2 with all my strength.
Burning with rage, your small body managed to muster all of your strength as you grab this man's shoulder while after eating him, you slam him to the door, to the wall, and you take your great axe and poof, you hit that great axe to his left shoulder and just drag it, like really drag it like strongly towards like this diagonal line from his left shoulder towards his right side of his waist. It like the blood splash, the entrail just gush out. Everything is just painted red and everything. I see his lower half of his body just plop down, but his upper half is stuck there because of that immense power that he used. He's dead. He's dead. Like,
don't worry, guys. I'm scared, but I'm very what's it called? What did they say? Very intrigued. So yes.
So you immediately look at the other guy. Can you roll me intimidation check with advantage for that? That is intimidating, yo.
Yeah, I mean, like I would be crying too, probably. So Intimidation. Oh,
Whoa, Lord! The
natural
timing!
20.
The timing for natural 20!
Oh my god.
Your raging body, his beard just stares at him like this death stare. You can feel like your eyes burning a bit. You can see like the glow of your eyes just filling up your vision. See the guy just trembling and everything. It's his turn anyway. And he runs away. He'll immediately like runs toward the door, slam it open, and then you can hear like his footstep like away. He can only walk 30 feet, so probably 60 feet. So are you going to chase him or are you just going to let him go?
Chase him. Chase him.
You're going to chase him?
I'm going to not chase him. I'm just going to run to the door and then just scream my lungs out, trying to intimidate the thing so they won't come back again or something like that.
Oh, nice. You run toward the door, looking towards the guy who are running away in the middle of this night. Like it's probably midnight and everything. Everything is like pitch black in this forest where your cottage is located. And can you roll me your strength check? Just straight strength check, not athletics, just strength.
Okay.
9. You make sure that you roar like as loud as you can. And it just echoes through the forest, but you're not really sure like until where it actually reaches. So yes, that will be the end of your of the battle. As you slowly goes back from your rage. 1 minute has passed. You're just standing around your door. What do you wanna do?
I will sit on the bed and think about everything.
Sure. You walk toward that room, just letting that corpse of a guy just hanging out there. Just
hanging out.
You look at it a second, you say, "Hang in there."
Oh my god.
You walk in towards to your bedroom, and of course it's the same exact bedroom that you saw in your dream before, and you just sit on the bed. And what do you want to do?
Trying to recollect any kind of memories I have until now, if I can.
Sure. Can you roll me? I'm probably not history. You can roll history, or you can roll. Yeah, insight makes sense. Yeah, either history or insight.
Okay.
Oh. Natural 20 again. You're just sitting on the bed, trying to remember everything. What you've been what you've gone through and everything. You do realize that you lost a lot of memory and everything. You still know who you are, You remember who you are. You are Lilala, Lorelei, who is of course called Leo. You were a son of a gnome and a Benui folk. You've been living here all your life, or more. Well, all your life is probably just a few years that you understand. It's it's a bit weird for you because you know how old you are, you know? Right? You're just this 9, 8 years old half Benui. But you felt that it's already been like forever since the last time you saw your parents.
I mean, I think for a child, 3 years is basically like 1/3 of their life.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's real. Like it felt like a really long time since the last time you saw your parents, and the thing that you're afraid of was true. You can't remember the face of your parents at all. You can compile data basically. You know who they are contextually, but you don't really know who they are anymore for some reason. You can't remember how they look like. You don't really remember how they actually sound like. You don't really remember like the small details of a memory of how they treat you or anything. You just slowly feel like that part of your memory is slowly deteriorating. What do you want to do?
For a couple of minutes, I would like Leo to what's it called? To lay down and to like hug his knees and just cry for a moment, trying to remember.
Sure. And just climb up through the bed and go to the corner, and you hug your legs and bury your face into your knees and all, and you start to feel the cold tears that drop and flow through your cheek down to your knees. You cried while desperately trying to remember everything, and which you failed to, of course. Just this child sitting on the old half destroyed bed in a really, really old cottage in the middle of the forest. How long are you going to do that?
A couple of minutes.
Hmm?
A couple of minutes before he basically just wipe his tears and then like slap his face a couple of few times like with two of his hands like patap,
Mm-hmm.
and then clean the guy who's hanging out for a while.
Sure. You start to like focus more on how you are right now, and you step down, look around, and start to clean up, make sure that place is back to comfort, to a comfortable condition, and make sure you clean everything up and all. After a while, probably like an hour, 2 hours into the night, past midnight, you know, you can feel the cold air just passes through broken door and broken window that that you fix, you know, with all your abilities, of course.
Patches of wood, I guess.
Yeah. But something start to smell really different. You start to smell just a hint scent of smoke.
Oh no.
And then your ears that like twitch a bit, and you can hear footsteps faint footsteps, but there's a lot of them.
Oh. Leo is going to grab all of his stuff and open the window.
Sure. You open your stuff and you run towards the window. What do you want to do?
Try to see if there's anyone outside.
Sure. Roll me your perception check.
20. Ooh.
Um, 20. Nice.
What?
You run towards the window and you look deep into the forest. You smell like you smell it really faintly. You know, you're a half Benui folk, so you have quite the
Good sense of smell.
a good sense of smell and everything. But you look through the forest, and behind that dark forest, behind the darkness that is created by the formation of trees and everything, you can start to see faint lights. 1, 2, and you start to notice more and more. You can see at least a group of probably 10 to 15 people, each carrying a torch. And some of them are carrying this bow and arrow whose tip has been changed into something. You're like cloth or anything. You're not really sure. It's definitely not reflective.
I know.
What do you want to do?
After grabbing my stuff, I'm going to go like the counter of where the guy is. Where the guys is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just run to the forest like away from the guys.
Sure. You mean like run towards the complete opposite direction, you know,
Yeah,
further
the
away
opposite
from them.
direction.
There's some. Can you roll me a stealth check? Just stealth check.
19.
19 on stealth check. Sure. You ran there and you managed to slip towards like this gap in the corner of that your place. You have this gap that you covered with some tables, you know, fixing it, air quote. You push that table a bit to the side and then you slip past that gap and you ran away far away through the forest without even looking back. And at some point you can hear the crackling voice of the like of a huge fire just going on in the direction of your house. You can see it through the forest. You can see lights just coming just from there. You can hear voice of people like rallying and everything. Just faint scream and shout and all. At that time you lost your home. It's gone. That place where you have been living all these years. It's gone. Probably it's going to just turn to ashes in a few hours. What do you want to do, Leo?
After running like really further away without like trying to look back as hard as I can and not to think about it as hard as I can as well. I just run and run until I can't really see like any sign of people. And when I did, I sat down and basically Well, I'm like, it's a child, and he has been living there for like the longest time of his life, with or without his parents. I'm pretty sure he's going to be quite heartbroken or something like that.
Sure. Can you roll me just a D100 /R space D100? Sure. You just ran as far as you can. Running away from that burning house without looking back, trying your best to ignore whatever is happening there. But the more you focus on that, the less you can focus on where you're actually going. You start to run aimlessly. As long as it's further and further away from your house, you just run deeper and deeper into the forest until you reach just a big enough tree and just sit down on the ground, leaning on it. Start to cry and start to think about your family and all. What do you want to do?
I think about like what to do next. What should he do? Because like the house is not there anymore. His parents probably not going to go to his house anymore, and if he stays too long, not knowing if there's anything there inside the house that, well, technically maybe a beast that kills the guy that's hanging on the door. It's probably not a good idea. So he just thinks about what to do. Like, where should he go? See if he remembers anything surrounding the forest, or any clues, any place at all that he can think as home.
Sure. Can you roll me just a quick history check?
5. It's like his memory, I guess.
5 is his memory. His memory is a bit jumbled and everything, especially with because he can't really focus on anything. You start to think, right? You can't really remember anything that connects you to your mother or to your father or anything, but you do remember some places that maybe you can go to continue your journey or anything, to look for clues or to look for things that you need to do. It's there's a place that you've seen before, that you heard before. You're not really sure how, but there's this city, basically a huge city, but it's really far away to the northeast. It's a city beside the sea. As far as you know, it's a huge city. Maybe you can find something there, but it's weeks and weeks of journey there. This city called Lunaris. That's the only thing that comes to your mind. But again, you're just not sure how to go there. Your parents haven't told you how, and even if they had, you wouldn't remember.
Leo decides to, well, basically look at the stars, knowing that, like you said before, he probably have hunted or something like that. So he probably can get lost in the forest. He probably like knows some basics methods of like knowing where's north and which is south. He's going to go to the closest way out of the forest, trying to search like some small cities, like some small houses or anything that will have some people in it. So to like for him to ask where is this lunar city that he has been hearing about from his like parents.
Sure. You stood up, start to walk. You look up, look toward the sky and all, and roll me your survival check. For him. 16. Nice. You know which one is north, which one is south, you know, probably around like around this time of the year of the cycle. You probably know. You look up and you start to walk and walk. The more you walk through this forest, the more it felt unfamiliar to you. Probably because you have just been hunting like around the perimeter, you know, just around the edge that's close to the house. You're not really sure, but you start to go closer and closer to the center of the forest. Probably you're getting deeper and deeper, and slowly the trees gets thicker and thicker. The formation of the trees and the leaves they're blocking your vision to the sky is just getting thicker and thicker. Do you have dark vision?
What? Oh yes, I have.
You do have dark vision, yes.
I do have dark vision.
You walk through that place and you're not really sure where you are now. Can you roll me your wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom.
12.
Oh wait. That's
saving
not
saving throw. So no, wait, your wisdom saving throw and wisdom check is the same, so it's 12. Not
really?
roll,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 12.
Okay.
You were standing there, you know. You're not really sure. Again, you're not really sure where you are. You're trying to make sure where you actually are. Until at some point you can like feel like this the some silhouette is going around. You know, as if the branches and the roots of the and the bushes itself are moving. As if the small creatures around that are supposed to be sleeping or just moving around, weirdly enough. It feels like the forest itself is moving.
Whoa.
You're not really sure. Even you start to question yourself. You start to question your own reasoning, your own senses and everything. Until you can hear a voice, just a faint voice. First it echoes in your head. Leo. Can you hear
Who's
me?
there? Show yourself.
You look around and you're not sure. You say that. Is that really how you should talk to your mother, Leo?
Mom?
Yes.
He lowers his axe, but still holding his axe, not too trusting about the voice of this person who calls itself as mother.
Sure. And slowly lower your axe. You look around. You're not really sure where that voice came from. It just echoes in your head, but slowly but surely it starts to pans away from your mind, and you can start to pinpoint where it comes from. You look a bit towards your a bit to your left, looking a bit deeper in that place. You can hear it again. Come on, Leo. You know it's me, your mother. Come here, son. I know that you've been feeling lonely lately.
Leo just puts down his axe on the ground and then slowly walks towards the voice.
Sure. You put your axe
Like
down.
more like drop, I guess.
You just drop it. You don't even
Yeah.
put it in your bag or anything.
I mean, like I'm pretty sure he's a little bit enticed right now.
Sure, of course. You just you just drop your great axe and make it like this loud metallic thud towards like this hard ground that's a bit wet. You focus your vision towards that area where the voice came from, and you start to walk. You start to walk deeper and deeper through the deep forest, and you can hear the voice again. Exactly, my son. Come to me. Come to your mom.
He stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And then tries his best to search where this voice come from again, like even more sharper vision on where this voice actually came from.
Sure. Roll me your perception check.
12.
12. You look around. You're trying to find this person. You know, it can't just be voice. You know, you need to find a person to follow. You need to find your mother. But instead of your mother, you see a silhouette of a Benui Volk standing beside a tree.
Benui Volk.
He felt familiar. He's a bit tall. You know, a bit taller than you, but all Benui Volks are not that tall anyway.
Oh.
He has these features that you're not really sure what, but for the past few hours, this is the first time you can. This is the time where you can feel like it's the clearest that this guy is your father. You're still not sure how he looks like, but you can just feel it in your heart. You can feel that connection with this guy who's looking at you. You can feel like a bit of the glimpse of the red eyes just shining through this dark forest with its, you know, a bit glimmering as it reflects the light of the moon. And he just nods and starts to turn around and walk further deeper into the forest. What do you want to do?
Follow.
Sure. You start to walk. You know, you follow this figure of a dad, and you start to hear a voice again, and just follow your father, Leo. I told you before that you always know the way that you need to go through. Just follow it, my son.
He stopped.
Of course, just stop what you want to do.
Ask questions to mom.
Uh-huh.
Where have you guys been this all these years? Even though it's probably just like 3 years.
Sure.
I've been waiting for you, like in that house, for a very long time. Every day, every night. Why haven't you guys come home yet? Something like that.
Sure. Can you roll another wisdom saving throw? 21. Good. I apologize, my child, that we've been away for so long. But I promise you, after this, we will be together. For a long, long time.
Leo sat down on the forest, kind of wet floor,
Mm-hmm.
and just like think, scratching his head furiously,
Mm-hmm.
like he's frustrated at something, but he's not sure what. He's just like trying his hardest to think, like what should he do?
Mm-hmm.
After all, his mom and dad probably promised him that they will come back to that house,
Mm-hmm.
because he always been there for a very long time. That means they probably promised him that they will come back,
Of
but they
course.
never did.
Mm-hmm.
So like a sense of doubt starts to uncloud his
Sure.
judgment.
Of course. He's a real doubt and everything. Please remember, as a player, you can always what is it? You can always investigate more and look around more and learn about the situation more. Not just through your eyes and ears as a player. You can always just ask like whether or not like Leo is Leo analyze these things, and can I insight check something like this? Insight check exists, or perception check exists, investigation. Just please remember that as a player.
I know. I'm just trying to in character.
Of
He's a
course.
child and missing his mom and dad after all, so
Of
kind of
course.
enticed to everything. Yes.
Exactly. You start to say, you sit down on that wet floor of the forest. You can feel the dirt. So that's your clothing and everything. Your bag even. You left your great axe like far away behind. You're not really sure where is it really.
Oh no, my great axe! He remembers.
What are you waiting for, my child? Do you not want to be with me and your father?
I do, but it's been so long. I can't even remember you guys anymore. Are you guys even still here? I don't know. And then he just sat down, and then like he just remembered that he left his great axe. That great axe is very important to him, so he just ran towards the great axe or whatever it is. Try to retrace his steps again, if he can actually retrace his steps again.
Sure. You stand up, turn around, try to trace back your path here. Roll me a survival check with disadvantage. You're in dark forest. You've been walking
Yeah, I went in dark
aimlessly,
forest.
just following this. Yeah, 7. You start to walk back.
Panicking.
Or panicking, start to panic because you left that precious great axe behind, you know? It's your father's great axe. It's something that your father gave to you, and you start to wander around. You wander further away, and it's been 30 minutes. It's an hour, probably 2 hours. Now you kind of think that it should be time for sunrise, but the morning doesn't come at all in this forest. It's still dark, almost pitch black, but you can still see a lot of things with your dark vision. Can you reroll me your wisdom saving throw with disadvantage?
Oh God. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
You hear things that rustle a bit, you know, the rustling of things around, like, and you feel like the trees are moving quite weirdly, as if they're even walking, even. Like, it doesn't make any sense. The trees are walking, the stones are moving on its own, the moss under your feet start to like grow taller and taller as you look around, but there's just this glimpse of light in the middle of that dark forest as he's standing there again. The Bnui folk start to getting more. You again felt that connection again, as if this Bnui folk is your father, and he's holding something. He's holding your great axe. He nods and he turns around and walks further, deeper into the forest. What do you want to do?
As Rai Galilei, I wanted to basically burn the whole forest down. But I guess
I know, right?
yeah,
If
I
only
know.
you have a way to burn the forest down.
Yeah, if only I have a way to burn the forest down and kill whoever that father-like figure is. That's not my dad. But as Leo, I guess he, in midst of all this confusion, he really doesn't know where to go. He doesn't really. He have this feeling that that's dad. But in the same time, looking at the forest moving on its own, the moss just grows taller. Something is definitely wrong around here. So like, but his focus now is not to the man that to the man that goes deeper into the forest. It's more focused to the axe that man has been carrying, actually.
Sure.
Because the axe is more realer than his dad, I guess.
I guess yes. In a way, the axe is felt more real than the dad figure.
Yeah. So like he just take one of his weapons, the quarterstaff, from his bag, and like hold it, and tie it to his hand. So like things like falling down just doesn't happen anymore. Because that's really fatal. And decided to like just continue walking deeper.
Sure.
Into the forest.
You grab your quarterstaff. Your hands are shaking. You start to walk, following this figure, and there's no more voice. There's no voice of your mother. There's no other voice. You just hear the movements of the trees, of the creatures, of the stones, of everything. The closer you get, the deeper you get into the forest. Even the road is moving.
Oh God, I'm high.
It's there's this particular path in the middle of the forest. Like, even though it's a really deep forest, but there's this path created by this part where the moss or there's no plants that are growing. It's making like this path of dirt. But you
Yeah,
can
like
feel
someone
like
just walk there back and forth. Huh?
but you can feel that path just move like towards like a certain direction. It the curve just change and all, following your father's footsteps and everything. It's like the whole forest is creating the path for him, and for you too to just follow him. And you slowly get deeper and deeper into the forest, and you reach this place where there's a clearing. You reach the place where there is this area in the middle of the whole thing that has this huge tree in the middle and a bunch of almost ruined stones there that are forming the circular formation around it. There's this huge tree that is tall enough probably to even protect the whole forest from the rain or something. It's just this huge protective tree in the middle. You reach that place and you see your father walk toward the tree, approaching this lady, a gnome standing beside that tree, that huge bark of a tree. Both of them are looking at you. You can feel their gaze into your eyes, and you can feel both of them smiling. You know? You just feel it. You can't see their face. Their faces are too distorted for you to discern, but you can feel that they are smiling. And the man, the bunny folk, the Benui folk man, just put that axe to the ground and lean it to the tree, and both of them looks at you. You can hear another voice and go on, my son. Take the axe.
Leo.
As the both of them just disappears like into this into fireflies. It just scatters through the forest. Their light is more like just scatters around and gone to the deeper part of each side. And what do you want to do, Leo?
He is very confused on what's happening, and very conflicted as well. The forest, thinking about the forest, thinking about their quote unquote parents, thinking about their quote unquote parents suddenly just turns into thousands of fireflies and flies away. He's not sure how to process it, but he knows one thing for sure: there's something wrong with that giant tree. And why is there axe near the tree? Because he's pretty sure that the axe is not on the tree before. And if that father is a hallucination, that means he probably can't really pick up the great axe. So he tries to search if there's any rock beside him, and then try to throw it to the tree and to the axe.
Sure.
Just to make sure that it's real, because he's not sure what's real anymore.
You look around and you just crouch down and grab. Well, of course, it's a forest, spatially in the clearing. And you can find like some pebbles and everything, of course.
Yeah.
You grab one and just toss it. It bounces to the ground once, and then it reached the axe. It makes like this really really clear sound, like of a metallic sound. It just echoes around. You are sure that axe is physically there.
What about tree?
Well, the axe is physically there, and it's leaning on the tree. So
It's laying on the
probably
tree.
the tree is also physically
Yeah,
there.
the tree is also physical.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Leo steps in closer, but very carefully. And well, if he could actually like reach near the axe, he would poke the axe with his quarterstaff.
Sure.
Is there anything underneath the axe or something like that? Is there a trap like around it or something? Because this sounds really sussy.
You walk towards the tree.
Wow, new map. I'm going to die.
Oh, there's a map. I'm going to die. No.
That's okay.
It's
You're going to
okay. You're
die.
not going to die, right?
Yeah,
It's okay.
okay.
So I'm going to put you on the map. I'm going to put you on the map. You're there, Mr. Lilalale, right? And let's just say the axe is lying there. There's that. Can you see that?
Oh yes, I can.
Sure. The axe is lying there. So you're going to move there, right?
I'm going to like try to get near the axe as possible, and try to poke it like from far away.
Sure. You walk towards the axe, and then
And of course, like look at the surrounding just in case if there's anything like I don't know, like an animal or like some plants that I probably shouldn't be touching or something like that.
hey, he's learning to play D&D. Roll me a perception check.
Oh god damn! I know something is
He's
going
learning
on.
how to play D&D. You need to
Oh.
trust, but at the same time not trust the DM, basically, huh?
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I'm trying my best to. I'm trying my best to. Well, he's a child. He needs to like away some of the child, but he also a hunter. In the same time, I don't want him to die. So like, I'm just gonna give a little rice spices.
Of course. You walk towards the axe, right? Then you reaching that axe. While looking around, you can see a silhouette basically hiding behind one of those things, one of those stones around. You can see like here just this large
My God,
silhouette of a wolf basically.
that's too.
It's
That's it.
huge and all. As you take your quarters off and then you poke it, then the moment you do that, it creates like this ripple and in the air, making like this sound effect. Boom, 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 boom.
God, what's happening?
You see, when that happens, the dire wolf like started to like suddenly became hostile to you. You can feel. You don't even. You don't just hear its growl. It's become a bit more violent and hostile, and you can hear this voice. Grab the axe, mortal.
Yeah. You know that moment where somebody like, okay, I'm gonna clean my room, and then your mom just came in and like, clean your room, and they just don't want to do that.
Yeah, of course. you.
Uh, Yeah, I mean, like that's probably what I would do. Like, I'm just going to like make sure the wolf's not going to kill me first, and then grab the axe. But hey, it's basically a memento of like his parents. So the child that's very young being left out for like very long probably would want to take the axe anyway. So he
Sure,
took the axe
sure.
while looking at the wolf, like making sure if it's going to pounce on him or anything, just to make sure.
Sure, you slowly just grab the axe and raise it, and just grab it, right?
Yeah, I was just trying to grab it, and then I got rooted by the tree. It's actually a tree all along.
As you grab the axe, the dead wolf slowly walk inside, like slowly walk here. Then just one step in. And then you can hear his voices echoes through the area, like the whole forest, even not just in your head, not in any direction. You just hear this voices echoes through the whole place. Good. And now, you show me how strong you are.
Okay, save the
And
guardian.
suddenly, this whole magical barrier just start to emerge. Like each one of those stones just start to light up, and all this magical barrier like around just connecting to each other, and like the direwolf is start to look at you. Its eyes are just shining and everything. Its whole sound just start to move at you, and yes, brother. Again.
You're going to die. Lord.
Roll me.
So you're saying I
Your
still have my axe?
initiative.
Ah!
11. There will be 11.
11. Again then?
No, you don't need to do it again. My house roll is usually like player first. It's okay. So,
Okay.
first turn of this battle against the direwolf. What do you want to do?
Pray to the gods and write my will because I'm going to die. No, I mean, do I have my axe?
You do have your axe, yes.
Okay,
You're
so I
grabbing your
already
axe,
grabbed to my axe. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I think I have ranged weapon.
I don't think. Wait, you have a javelin. You can throw a
I
javelin.
have a javelin, yeah.
And then
I can
that's
throw
it.
my javelin. Yeah. I mean, like, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go, like, furthest away from the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's see. Was it 30? Is that my thing? I'm gonna go like right here.
Yeah, you still can go there, yes.
Wait. But how long is the range of the javelin throw?
Remember, you can't go beyond this line. Okay, you can't
Of
go beyond.
three.
You can't go beyond that line.
I can go
Okay,
beyond.
sure.
Okay.
You can't go beyond that line. The javelin, as far as I know, has the how could I forget the range of a javelin? The javelin has the range of 30 feet, and the long range is 120 feet, basically.
Oh, the range of what? 30 and then like...
range weapon has two range, right? The standard range and then the long range. Basically, if it's still within the standard range, you just roll normally. But if it's outside the standard range, you
it's
need to roll
disadvantage.
with a disadvantage. And if it's
I
outside of the long range, you basically can't do it. Definitely
Okay.
immediately miss.
Then I will throw the javelin now and then run after.
Sure, you take your javelin, boom, you toss it like around in your hand a bit, and you throw your javelin. Roll me your attack with the javelin. 9. Let's see if 9 is a hit. Of course it's not. You throw that javelin and the dart will just jump to the left. And then it's latched onto the ground. So you lost your javelin. You need to get it back before you can throw it again.
Yay!
What do you want to do
Goodbye,
next?
javelin. Yes. I brandish my great axe as I run away, like right here.
Sure. You take your great axe and then you run there. Move your character there.
Wait, I'm just to make sure. Where am I going again?
Yes.
Right here.
Okay. Just move your character there. It's okay. There you go. What else do you want to do? You still have bonus action.
Despite all of the confusion and everything, Leo is going to try to remember. What was it called? Remember his experiences against beasts of the forest, as he always hunts around like his house, and try to channel his inner rage. Even though right now he's not angry. He's more like confused and scared. But he's going to try his best to channel his inner rage.
Sure. You use your bonus action to rage. You start to channel your own anger into yourself again. You can feel like body heat again, and the same dark aura just goes around you and form those aura of a beast again around your body. And yeah, you are raging now. Maybe. Yes. One thing that you probably need to remember too, you don't need to do action first then bonus action. You can always just do bonus action first.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just because like I throw this thing and then I just run away.
Of course. Okay. If you're raging right now, and that will be the end of your turn. Now the turn of the dire wolf. Hi.
What do you mean, hi?
The direwolf will move a bit fast. He can move 30 feet basically. He moved there and all, and then you look at him. You look at it, and it's ready to pounce. Basically, it's ready to just claw you, and you know that it can't reach you, right?
Yes.
And then when it was going to jump and all, and then you can hear like this voice basically echoes again, not yet. And the dad will just stop. And it just starts to howl and all, like, and then the voice again is like, let him do what is. Let him do his best. And then direwolf just stopped. Leo, what do you want to do?
I mean, wow, this is very confusing. Leo just tried to ignore everything for now and try to, well, like the bandits, fan himself, because that's basically what he do in this years, like being alone. He just fan from himself. He doesn't care if it's right or wrong. He just try to survive. With the power of it, with his rage, he runs. I mean, technically walk, but like visually runs towards the wolf.
I mean, 30 feet in 6 seconds. It's running.
It's running, I guess. So just runs towards the wolf and tries to attack the wolf. I guess I can't do the make your first attack on your turn. Oh yes. So I already done my first attack, so I can't do a reckless attack, huh?
You wanna do a reckless attack?
I mean, I was, but never mind. This is more like a survival. I think I need my health.
So not reckless?
No, not reckless.
Okay, sure. Sure. You basically you run there, and you raise your great axe and start to swing towards the wolf. Roll me your attack.
Great. Oh yeah, great axe. Oh wait a minute, I forgot something. Wait. Oh, I mean like use that and plus I forgot to put in the rage. That +2 rage thing.
Oh yeah, the +2 rage is in the is for the what is it, the damage, not for the attack roll.
Yeah, for the damage.
Yes. You run there. 12 is what do you want it to be? A hit? Yeah, 12 is a hit.
I know it's not a hit.
12 is a hit.
I know it's not a hit.
No, it's actually
a hit.
Yes.
Okay.
You run there. You raise your great axe and just swing it towards the head of the dire wolf and roll the damage.
And +2.
6 and +2, so 8 slashing damage. You slash part of the dire wolf's like shoulder, and you see the flash wound just open, and then where the part where there should be like blood gushing out, it's instead like this just dark like miasma just goes down, and when it reaches the ground of the forest, it corrode like part of the floor, and then the wound slowly like return back to normal. But yes, it still got 8 slashing damage.
What?
Bro,
Oh my god.
anything you wanna do next?
I can't do anything anymore, so like I end my turn.
Sure. Now the direwolf. Direwolf is a bit angry. You can feel its anger. You know, it's a beast, but you can feel like this hostility and this anger coming from it. It starts to attack you again. It jumps and try to bite you and all, but when it's doing its thing, you can see like some part of this just mold start to go from the base of the tree and grab like the what is it, the feet of the direwolf and just pull it down. So it hinders like its attack, so it will attack you with disadvantage. Is 16 a hit?
16 is not a hit.
I believe 17 is a hit.
Yeah, 17's a hit.
It's going to attack, but it almost reached your shoulder, but it's pulled back, and you basically like that teeth, like that mouth is just 1 inch in front of your shoulder, and again you can hear like this voice and Sif. Be patient.
It's actually safe.
And Lorelei, what do you wanna do? What do you wanna do?
He's unsure about the situation. He feels like the tree is holding. I mean, like from the visual and the voice from his head, he's pretty sure that the tree is trying to do something. And trying to hold the wolf down, and he's not really sure if he should stop attacking or not, or like continue until, well, the wolf at least can't attack him anymore or run away. So like, he just continues his attack. He's going to attack the wolf again with the great axe.
Just the great axe?
Just the great axe. I mean, can I do anything else?
I
mean, I can use the claws and the bites and everything.
Okay, sure.
But...
Just roll your great axe attack.
Okay.
I mean, technically it has the 11. 11 is not a hit. So basically, you start to swing towards that wolf, and the wolf releasing itself from the grapple of the tendril, the what is it? The roots and all, it managed to dodge your attack. Anything else?
Run back.
Sure.
He's going to go from there. I go. And like here, and then like go here.
Sure. You run back and move your character there, like 10 feet there, 30 feet there. The wolf is going to use its reaction for opportunity attack, but as it moves its claw towards you, the root just grab it again and just push it back to the ground. So you're there. Now it's the wolf's turn, and then you can hear another voice again.
Thank you, DM3.
Holding back, I see. There's no other way but to force it out from you, huh? Do your job, Sif. And you can hear like this howl from the wolf. It's just really loud. It echoes and it bounces off from that magical barrier and everything, and it starts to move towards you, of course. And like it's like in this really violent manner. It goes there and like immediately just goes there. And poof, it jumps towards like that one stone. Poof, and then just stand there and poof, immediately leap again towards you, damn, and then look at you and immediately attack you with a bite. Is 18 a hit?
Yes.
18 is hit. That will be 14 piercing damage, and we just hit your shoulder, but because of your aura, it's reduced to 7 piercing damage. You're raging. It's okay. You're raging.
You think I'm angry?
Yes, but roll me a strength saving throw. 9. You basically grab onto your shoulder and just push you down. You are now prone. Prone means you need to use half of your movement to go back up, to stand up.
Oh, it's just half movement. Okay.
Yes, if you want to stand up, of course.
Yeah, it's not like I mean, I want to step up, of course. I will stand up.
Sure, use half of your movement, so 15 feet to stand up. What do you want to do next?
Knowing that the wolf is probably going to bounce everywhere, so it's not going to. Wait a minute. Okay. It's going to attack again with the great axe.
Sure.
Wait, can I stand up, attack, then walk away?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to attack the wolf with the great axe.
Sure. You stand up like properly after that bite. You grab your great axe and swing it again to the wolf. Roll the attack.
Oh,
natural 20! Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? What do you mean? But this isn't the damage yet. I mean, like, it's not going to destroy your whatever plan you're having.
Roll the damage. Sure, that will be 2 rage plus. Oh my lord, you're all good.
Wait, what is that 10? What is that 10? What's that 10?
So basically, natural 20 on attack roll is critical damage, right? So you roll the dice twice, and great axe is 1d12, and that roll, that means you hit him for 25 damage. You take your great axe, you're raging, you are hurt and everything, but you see an opening. You were down, but you see an opening. That opening of just him like being this arrogant wolf. You see like it's a punchable position. You basically take your great axe and do that combo. Just woof, you raise your great axe and do that upward slash towards his stomach, and it opens like this wound, and all the plasma just gushing out and everything, corroding everything around, and it gets 25 slashing damage. So It's wounded. It's really, really badly wounded.
Oh, he's not dead yet.
Yes, it's not that yet, but it's badly wounded. As the wound just slowly goes back, like, repair itself. Bonus action. You still have bonus action, or you want to move? It's up there.
I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action. So I'm just going to step back. But let me just. Oh my god, no snapping. Okay, I'm just going to step back like over here.
Okay, sure. As you step back there, the wolf will use his reaction for an opportunity attack and attack you with a bite attack. 13.
Forget about that.
It's not a hit.
It's not a hit.
And yeah. Anything else?
I'm good.
Sure. Now it's the wolf's turn. The wolf will angrily but a bit limping, walking towards you. It's weak, it's wounded and all. He reach you and then he will bite you again. 12 is not hit. It's hurt badly. It can't focus on its attack and it just missed. It just missed your body. He was going to bite your leg, but you just move it back. So, Leo, what do you want to do?
Bite back!
You are going to bite back?
I am going to bite back!
Sure, it's up to you. Just roll the great axe, but the damage will be the bite attack.
Okay. Do I get the +2 damage on the rage?
Yes, still. Yeah.
20.
20! 20 is enough. Roll the /R 1d8. Wait a minute. Your strength is +2, so one minimum of 1 + 2, so it's minimum 5 damage. Well. How are you going to kill this wolf with that bite?
Oh god. After he dodged the wolf's bite, like from like reflexes, looking at the wolf biting makes him want to do the same thing. Instead of like wielding his axe, his instinct tells him to bite the wolf's neck instead.
Sure.
Something like that.
It tried to bite your leg. You move back and then you crouch immediately, taking this stance so you can just push yourself with just extending your leg. You immediately jump and leap towards the neck of its of the wolf, and you open your mouth like really wide as that aura of the beast goes really wide, and then just bite that part, like the side, the right side of its neck, reaching that vein underneath, and just pull it back. As everything just gush out and everything. The wolf slowly goes down and became like this whole liquid and all.
Liquefied wolf.
Yeah, it's liquefied and it just slowly corrode like the area around, and it's gone.
Is my face crowed as well?
Good question.
Yes. I mean, I kind of know the blood is corrosive, but like I was figuring like I was protected by these other things in rage mode.
Good question.
I was hoping that the other things.
So when that whole thing happened with the aura, as you do all the attacks and everything, you realize that all the blood, like the jet black blood of that wolf, just stick to your body and everything, and then it starts to expand itself. It starts to slowly just shroud all of your skin. It slowly cover everything. You can feel like a bit of a pain, but not hurting enough that you can't stand it. just slowly reach towards toward your neck and go up and up and up until your vision is just gone.
I died.
Leo,
Yes.
you're still standing. You
Oh.
you know that you're still alive. You can feel your body is still standing and everything. But as you open your eyes, as your vision comes back, you find yourself in this place. Not really sure where. It's definitely not the forest. It's like a place underneath this night sky full of stars. You're standing on nothing. Literally nothing. You're floating, but you don't feel like you're floating. You still feel like you're standing and everything. And in front of you is just this vast land. What do you want to do?
Calm myself down.
Sure. Calm yourself down and
Try to assess the situation.
assess the situation. Roll me a perception check. Why did I click on that?
Oh my god, a mafia is coming to the space. Help me.
Sure. When you're floating there, and you look around, you see countless of silhouette. Someone is standing to your left, someone is standing to your right, far away. You start to see that this whole land is... It resembles something that you've seen before.
Oh.
It looks like something familiar, something that you've seen, something that you've analyzed before, something that you've spent your free time of being lonely for a while. It looks exactly like the map of the continent that you're in.
Oh lord, I am in top of the universe.
Probably. But you see, all those silhouettes are all scattered around that continent. Here and there, they're all of different size and different shape. They start to move and they have their own unique activity. They all move in their own way and everything. But one thing you can know for sure is that they felt like they're all the same person. All of them. Weirdly enough. And then you hear that voice again. I see that you're still holding back, but you are strong enough, child. Or perhaps not a child anymore. What do you want to do?
Who are you? And where am I? Am I dead?
You are certainly not dead. Mortal. Actually, I'm not even sure if you are mortal. Intriguing.
Leo is just confused by what this entity is talking about, and well, basically slaps his face again, like stop to like regain his like thoughts once more, so he could focus. Why am I here, and who are you?
I'm just someone to help create your path to the future.
My past to the future. Wait, you said I was not mortal? What do you mean?
It is not to be answered right now, child. Because even I don't really know about what you really are.
What? I don't understand.
Of course you don't.
Do you know where my mom and dad is?
I don't. Obviously I don't, but I can see that desire. That desire deep down in your heart to meet them again.
If they're still around, I just wanted to make sure if I actually, he's not really sure at all. He just stopped there. What did he want? Why did he want to meet his parents? Is it because he wanted to, well, meet them and live with them again? Or is he actually just being mad, being left alone by his parents, and then that just want them to know that he's disappointed? He just stayed quiet, not saying anything.
Say, mortal child, why do you need strength so much? I can feel the yearning in your heart, in your mind, in every inch of your movement.
Strength, you think? He never really wanted strength. He think to himself, but like not long after that, he thought about it again. Like maybe he do, but the reason is why? Did he wanted this strength to? I don't know. Maybe he's just really confused on the things that I don't know. He just looks really confused. He knows that he wants more power, but he didn't remember why he wanted so much power.
Doubt in your heart I can feel. If it's strength that you need, especially for you who just lost your safe heaven, the one thing that tethered you into this very mortal realm, that I can lend you the strength that you need.
Hearing that this entity that wanted to help him get this strength that he wanted, or at least feel like he wanted, he tries to like look up. Like he knows that the entity is not up there, but he just feels like looking up, thinking that the entity is actually up there. Are you really going to help me madam, sir.
You look up, expecting nothing, of course.
Yeah.
After all, it's the night sky and all, but as you look up, you can see that there's a part of that space that is actually just this slit, like this really long black line, and it slowly moves bit, and it opens. It opens like pair of eyelids, and there's just this huge eye, just this huge one eye looking at you, like gazing just straight into your eyes, then into your soul even.
Surprised looking at the sudden eye appearing from thin air. Basically, if there's gravity, he would his leg would shake and then fell down to his butt. But since there is none, or at least I assume there is none, he's just shaking in place, trying to assess the situations again.
Sure, of course. There is gravity. You fell down. You fell back down. You can feel like your body is shaking, and you fell down to your butt. And then the voice is like, "Fear not, mortal child.
Oh god, is this one of those angels?
This is the only way I can see you eye to eye."
He noticed that the god have some weird taste of fun as well. Well, knowing that this god actually have some sense of, in jokish side, he's not that scared, but still scared, but not as before, and tries to stood up and look directly into the eye, even though sometimes he would just look away because he's just scared. But he tried his best to look at the eye. After all, isn't it kind of rude to not look to the person that's going to help you in the eye? And then he just I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, still fumbled in his words and just shake his head and then look back to the eye, looking determined. I'm not sure where to go, but I can feel it deep down that I really do need this power, though I'm not sure why. I just wanted to meet my parents. If this power can, make me be able to achieve the strength to the point where I can see my parents again, then please, I'll take the risk, said the child.
Strength is for those who deserve it. Answer is for those who seek for it. And your own happiness is for you to take back from those who took it. Help is something that I can provide, but guidance is something that you need. I will help you show the way to true strength. And in return, you're going to help me to take back what's mine.
Leo looks down into, well, the earth or whatever this is, and then his own hand that probably is clean because he's not even sure where he is anymore. And try to think, like, what could this giant entity possibly want? Like, when he's just this big and probably is way, way, way more stronger than him. Is it something that he could could give him? But if the entity is sure and he would give him this power that he seek to find his parents, then I guess again it's a risk that he would willing to take. He look up, trying to breathe in and breathe out to, well, calm himself down, and then stare at the entity again, eye to eye, but this time with no fear and seriousness. I would do as it takes to find my parents again. So please, help me. Something like that.
Very well then. As you are going to receive my blessing, and there you can feel that somewhere in the place below you, you know, that whole continent thing, there's
Yes.
a place there that is lighting up. Just this one small light there. It's not that far from where you should have been. Or, well, at least you're not really sure. But you can see, like, closer that it's just a small village around the foot of a mountain. Probably northeast from the forest where you're in right now. Seek for a sign there, and you will know what to do.
He's confused at this sign that this entity is talking about, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be, well, at least obvious in his eyes. After all, he's trying to help me and he's counting on me to, well, help him too. So he's going to try his best. He nodded with a very, what's it called? Sure face. He smiled to the entity. Only for a little bit, and then he just realized that, oh, that is big, so he just got a little bit scared again.
Of course. Without saying anything, the eye softens a bit and the eyelid starts to close again. Refilling all that space again. And you can feel your body start to get heavier and heavier. Start to become more and more drowsy. And as you feel your vision and turning back to the darkness, you can hear his voice last time.
Remember,
Only when we embrace our weakness can we find our true strength. And your vision fades to black. Leo.
Yes.
Feeling that you're floating, just not really sure where you are in this darkness and all. You feel like you're lying down on a really soft surface. And you basically can feel like this, like something is poking you in the cheek, on the cheek. And everything.
Are those damn birds?
Slowly open your eyes and
Oh.
you found yourself lying down beside this road, and in front of you is standing this tall man wearing a hood. He's standing like probably just a bit, like probably 10-20 feet from a carriage that is waiting on the side of the road. He has this green hair behind his this hood. He's wearing a pair of glasses and a mask, actually. You're not really sure, like, he's wearing this weird clothing that you're not really sure what exactly. You see this guy standing in front of you.
Oh.
Just poking you and all, and hey kid, you okay?
So Leo woke up in the middle of the road.
On the side of the road.
On the side of the road.
Yes.
I woke.
Sure. Slowly open your eyes and no answer, huh? You okay?
Leo just like scratched his head, and then rubs his neck and cheeks, and then look at his hand, trying to find that black spot he gained from fighting the wolf, if it's still there.
They're all gone.
They're all gone, and then they try to like pinch his cheeks and make sure he's not dreaming or something like that.
Are you lost, kid? Seriously? Where are you going?
Leo is just like very confused. I mean, like he just woke up. His mind is basically still kind of half asleep. He looks around and trying to identify like where is this place? Like, is it something that he still noticed? Is it still part of the forest? Where is that giant tree and then the wolf? That's something like.
Sure. You're looking around as this guy stands up like in front of you, still confused, and he's looking towards the carriage and talking a bit towards the what is it, the driver, and you're looking around. You know this is far away from the forest. You don't see the forest at all, right?
Oh.
And then you definitely are not sure where you are, and looking for the wolf. Remember the soft thing that you are sleeping on? You look down and you found yourself leaning back to not as large, but this pure white wolf underneath you with this like really soft fur. Just like, sleeping there. You can feel like its body just like, it's snoring and everything.
Oh wait, small wolf, not big.
Normal sized wolf.
No pain, no, dude. Check for pain. Check for if there's any like bruises or cuts on the wall.
Sure. You can try roll me your medicine check.
Medicine. Oh, actually, my medicine is okay. It's
You look around and you start to look at the what is it, the wall panel, making sure that there's no bruises and all. You can feel like a scar, like this long scar on its belly, basically.
Oh no.
Right around the place where you strike the wolf at the end.
Oh no. But like this scar, like old scar or like very fresh made scar?
It's just weird. It felt old, but you know exactly it's something that you made. Yes.
After checking the wolf, Leo is like sitting back down, trying to assess everything about this weird dream that he's having about the entity. And then like he just remembers that wait, there's some other guy like right here, right now, staring at him. And he just like looks back to the guy and then like said, it's just small hello, something like that.
The guy has been standing there just looking at you, assessing your own, the wall beside you. He's looking down, he's crossing his arms and, are you finished? I mean, if you're not lost, if you know where you're going, then I will just let you be, but
Leo just suddenly like jumps up and then like grab part of his like clothes. It's like trying to make sure he's not going away or something like that. Panicking, I mean. I'm lost. I'm trying to find my way to trying to think, finding an excuse. Like I'm trying to find my way to my great aunt living in Lunari City. Wait, it's like thinking again. Is there any small village around here? Something. He's trying his best to talk with the guy. I mean, like he's been long years like in the forest. He's trying his best to like communicate like properly to somebody that is not hostile.
Of course. Roll me a deception check with just try deception check.
8. Oh my god. He's stupid.
8.
8.
He just squints his eyes, and then he smiles. He's wearing a mask, but even from his eyes, he's smiling. And he says, "Sure, you're going to Lunar City to find your great aunt and looking for a village around here. I see. Yeah, we are actually going to just a village nearby. You want to come with us, buddy?" you can feel from his tone alone that he noticed, like he made it like so clear that he knows that you're lying, but he just play along with it.
Knowing that he's not sure what to feel. It's like he wanted to like basically pout and punch the guy because he's playing around with him. In the same time, he's a little bit panicking, trying to he just lied.
Of course.
So like he slapped his face again like usual, pop up and then like nodded a couple of few times. Yes, please take me to, that village you're talking about.
Very well then. Please just hop onto the carriage. He released like his hands, just pointed at the carriage like really joyfully. When he said that, you can see Sefimid like slowly get up and walk toward the carriage like first, even before you walk there, and that green haired guy is saying, "Well, I guess the wolf is coming with us."
Leo is looking at the wolf like he knows what's going on. Judging from the what he thinks is his dream, he knows that the wolf is tied to the eye entity,
Of course.
Probably it's just there to to keep an eye on him or something like that. So like he's trying to brush away all of this danger feeling from him, and he bows. At least that's what he remembers. His mother and father teach them to. He just bows and then walk to the back of the carriage.
Sure. You walk there and then you see that green haired guy just wave at the man who's actually manning the carriage. Before you reach the ladder to climb up, he grabs your shoulder and he said, "By the way, the name is Eins. What's yours?"
Leo, a person who haven't spoke his name for a very long time, kind of like stuttered a bit, like remembering what his parents usually called him.
Sure.
Leo.
He looks at him. Leo, well, buddy, Leo. Knowing what you just said to me a few minutes ago, I can see that this is going to be a really nice adventure. As you climb up to the carriage, both of you and the carriage just to walk further away from the place that you were laying on. That will be the end of the first session. Well, isn't that a roller coaster of emotion? I don't know what to do.
What? Yes. The usual D&D usually goes by super slow, like feeling like super slow. This one feels like very fast.
Yeah, that's solo campaign
Which
for you.
is good actually, which is good
nice,
actually. Which is nice because like I can feel the pace actually walking in the time that I want it to be. So like, it's good, yeah. Wow, 2 battles in like one go. That's the first time.
2 battles in one go. Yeah, I mean, you know, the first one is actually easy. It's just long because of the bat rolls. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, that is definitely not what I planned. But I mean, like, it's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Okay, sure.
That's a good thing.
So yes, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Rai, for actually wanting to participate in this game.
Yeah, very good.
We'll see whether or not we're going to continue this campaign.
I mean, like, yeah.
There's
I
a
like
lot
it, though. I
of
like it
mystery
very
to it.
well.
Oh, thank you. Of course.
Yeah, I like it though. So like, yeah, if there's any time, like if we have the time, let's go.
We'll see. We'll see about the scheduling of this thing. And thank you guys, everyone, for being around, even though we don't really respond to your comments.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We used all of our focus.
We lost all of our focus on the Yang stuff.
Oh, the Yangs and the fields.
Hey, to be
Actually,
fair,
like-
go on.
Actually, at first, I mean, like, I wanted to make Benoy to be actually like rudish, but I forgot that I want to make him rudish.
He's supposed to be rude, huh?
He's supposed to be like semi-rude, not because he's rude, it's just because he doesn't know how to like interact. Ya jadi sana kayak naik langsung naik gitu. No bow, jadi kayak bantuin oke naik gitu.
Oh, sure, of course. We'll see. Why is the wolf there? Who is this green-haired man? What was all of that? The whole session, is that a dream? Well, your house is burned.
Yeah, my house is burning. God damn, why you do that to me? But okay.
I apologize for that.
No, it's okay. It's a good thing. It's the feel of angst. Yes. You smell that? Smell of burning in my heart.
Oh god. And yes, like I said, yeah, I can't do angst, guys. I'm sorry. I can only do wholesome stories. I mean, angsty stories is my weakness. I can't make angsty stories.
It's good. You can make the stories as like anything you want to. You can burn my house. That's fine too. To make some goody two-shoe stuff. That's fine. I'm just following the fire.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't really like, gory stuff, I don't do gore.
Sure. Yeah.
I can't do horror
The
too.
guts just flew away, spreading everyone. The head just flew off. Sure. Deception 8. Very good.
Oh my god, yeah. Anyway, thank you, Rai, for playing again, and thank you everyone for being here. And is there anything you would like to say, Rai, before we end this stream?
Very firm, please. If there's one day we're going to continue this again, please look forward to this session because I do too.
Okay, nice. Thank you, Rai, for saying that for my sake.
What?
I appreciate the sentiment.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
In any case, thank you guys for coming, and yes, please rest well. It's the weekends, yay! Oyasumi nasai. Otsukareja.
Otsukareja.